Trinity is a format just like the TCG or OCG. What makes Trinity special is seen in its different ban list and modified rule set, which both aim to make the format more balanced, diverse, and fun. In this video, I'll be going over the rule set of Trinity, which is essentially the heart of the format. To start with, the minimum main deck size is reduced from 40 to 30. That means that if you want to, you're allowed to play a 30 card deck. This might make you think that all the most consistent decks in the format are 30 card decks, but that actually isn't the case at all. Trinity includes an incentive to go beyond the 30 card minimum, and I'll get to that a bit later. The next rule change affects unlimited cards. Now usually you're not allowed to include more than one of each unlimited card in your deck. This is going to mean that most of the cards in your deck are just one-offs, but there is a way to get around this. Remember when I mentioned how there's an incentive to play more than 30 cards in a deck? Well, for every extra 5 cards above the minimum main deck size, that deck is allowed one extra copy of an unlimited card. What does this mean? Well, a 30 card deck is just going to be composed of one-offs, but a 35 card deck is allowed an extra copy of any unlimited card. A 40 card deck is allowed 2 extra copies of unlimited cards. You get the idea. So if you look at the Trinity ban list, you'll see that there are 3 main sections. The first is Forbidden. Just like in the TCG, you can never include any forbidden cards in your deck at all. Next up, there's Semi-Forbidden and Co-Forbidden. Usually these cards are just like forbidden cards. Normally you can't play any semi or co-forbidden cards in your deck at all. But under certain circumstances, you are allowed to include some in your deck. Remember how for every extra 5 cards in our main deck, we're allowed 1 extra unlimited card? There's a similar rule for semi and co-forbidden cards. For every extra 5 cards above the minimum main deck size, that deck is allowed either 1 extra unlimited card, or 1 semi-forbidden card, or 2 different co-forbidden cards. What does this mean? Well, like I said, a 30 card deck is just going to be composed of one-offs, but a 35 card deck is allowed either an extra unlimited card, or a semi-forbidden card, or a pair of co-forbidden cards. You can mix and match a little as well. A 40 card deck can have, for example, 2 extra unlimited cards, or 2 different semi-forbidden cards, or even an extra unlimited card and a semi-forbidden card. You get the idea. The deck building opportunities in Trinity really are endless. Okay, here's the final rule of Trinity, the summon limit. When playing a game, neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters more than 3 times each turn. This rule slows down the game quite a bit. There are less OTKs in Trinity and it's a little bit more like playing early 5Ds or GOAT era Yu-Gi-Oh! Now this rule does state that neither player can summon effect monsters more than 3 times each turn. There are a few sneaky ways to get around this. Firstly, the rule only mentions effect monsters. This means that normal monsters, or non-effect monsters like Gaia Saber, aren't affected by the summon limit at all. This also extends to Gemini monsters, they simply never count towards the summon limit. Finally, this rule also counts simultaneous summons as a single summon. This means that if you pendulum summon 5 monsters from your hand, that only counts as 1 summon towards the summon limit. You can still perform 2 more summons that turn. Here's a quick recap. Firstly, the minimum main deck size is reduced from 40 to 30. Next up, you usually can't play more than 1 of each unlimited card, and normally you can't play any semi or co-forbidden cards. However, for every extra 5 cards in your deck, you're allowed to include one of the following: an extra unlimited card, or a semi-forbidden card, or 2 different co-forbidden cards. Finally, neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters more than 3 times each turn. Okay, that's it, that's all the rules of Trinity. We have a community ban list and there's a Trinity tournament held in the Discord every month. You can find the Trinity Discord here. Until next time, stay groovy!